What is going, guys, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time we have an RU match against Ravenclaw, aka Marcus, aka the Pussy Destroyer. His Twitter handle will be down below in the description box, so be sure to follow him because he is an amazing guy, a great battler, and very knowledgeable about the Pokemon metagame. And he's always known for bringing amazing sets to battle. So just look at this. I mean, he's got a Fletchling. I mean, like, who the hell brings a Fletchling into an RU game? That honestly caused the most stress in this game for me because I was comfortable with all of his other Pokemon. Just the Fletchling, I mean, like, what the hell? What kind of set is he running with the Fletchling? I figured it must have been the Eviolite, but what other moves does he have on that thing? So that was very stressful for me. He's also got a Durant, Alumela, that's a bit of a tongue twister, the X-Cloud, the Amoonguss, as well as the Kricketune. I put together a pretty cool team as well. I got my Whimsicott, Gerda, Marowak, Omastar, Drugalga, and my concrete wall that is the Avalugg. So that's going to be awesome. I wasn't too sure who he was going to lead off with, so I kind of figured that it might be the Durant or it might be the Kricketune. But either way, I wanted to set out my Whimsicott first and get off the Stun Spore. That was my mission, my goal, because the Prankster Stun Spore is fantastic. It is nothing to mess around with. So guys, the question of the video today, is very important because it is highly likely that there are a few game developers that might be watching this video, and maybe you guys are up and coming game developers. So tell me, what game would you like to see developed next? It can be a sequel, it can be something that hasn't been created before. Let me know what you would like to see be made next. I would love to see Super Mario Sunshine 2 be made. I promise you that would just create the biggest boner that I've ever had. I'd probably be able to, like, you know, slay 3 or 4 chicks just in one go. I mean, that would just be so amazing. So he does lead off with the Kricketune, which I'm quite happy with, and I go straight for the Stun Spore, which is awesome. That lands. So now he is crippled, and he goes straight for the Taunt. I mean, that's what Whimsicott is all about. Whimsicott is just up to shenanigans. So I can't do much. I've got to switch out, and then go straight to my Avalugg because I kind of figured that this Kricketune, it generally is physically based, and I have battled a few specially based ones, but most of the time they are physically based. So Avalugg takes that like a boss. It hardly does anything. And now he brings in his Alumela, predicting the Avalanche, and the Avalanche does hardly anything. I'm quite disappointed there, Avalugg. You didn't do too much there. So I gotta switch out now because I can't do anything else. I could roar it away, but I don't know, he might have the Toxic on this thing. I wasn't too sure what kind of set he was running. So I just bring in my Gerda because I thought maybe, you know what, he could activate my... It'd be nice if he activated my Guts because then I could just, you know, nail everything on his team. But that's not the case. He just goes for a Wake Up Slap, which is not cool. That's not cool. But I just go straight for the knockoff. I wanted to see what kind of item he had on his Alumela. But he brings back in the Kricketune, which is awesome. That knocks off the item. And now I go straight back into my Avalugg because I knew like another physical attack was coming, and Avalugg takes that really well. It's almost as if the leftovers recovery is just countering all of the damage that I'm receiving from this little cricket. And now he switches out because he can't do much to me, and he brings in the upgraded Ant. And this thing is a bit of a problem as well. But I decided to go straight for the Roar because I knew that the switch was coming, and I wanted to switch him out into something that he didn't want to. And in comes the Flappy Bird. So now it is time to find out what kind of set is this thing running. But it turns out that this thing is more of a support type role. So he gets up the Tailwind, which is scary. Tailwind has won me quite a few games, honestly. You know, with the double in the speed, that is insane. That is very, very useful. So Avalanche does quite a bit. It doesn't take it out, but I'm quite happy with that. But I decided to switch out and go straight into my Whimsicott because I thought maybe he would switch out because I didn't know what he was going to go for. I just wanted to switch out, and I go straight into Whimsicott, but he goes straight for the Roost. And that's not too cool, but I guess he predicted another Stun Spore coming, which is why he decides to go into his Believer Forever. I hope you aren't a Justin Bieber fan. That would be quite sad. But I just went for the Stun Spore anyway, just to be safe, and I didn't want to take an attack from this thing, which is why I go straight back into my Avalugg. I'm playing it very safe in this match, very, very cautiously, but he goes straight for the Taunt. That's alright, because I am going to go straight for another Avalanche. That's just cool, but he decides to, I guess, just sack his Kricketune now, but I'm not too sure why. I guess he could have saved it as death for him, but I don't think anything else would have appreciated an Avalanche, you know? Maybe the Alumela could have come in again, but either way, that's one less Pokemon to deal with now. So now in comes Drop the Bass. And I just switch out now because I knew that this thing does carry Flamethrower sometimes, so I just go straight into my Drugalga, which is going to resist that, and lovely, he goes straight for the Flamethrower, which I'm guessing must be Choice Spect, because look at the damage, look at it, did way too much for a Flamethrower. No, I'm kidding, you can't really tell, but I'm guessing it is because he did switch out, and he goes straight to his Amoonguss, I guess predicting maybe a Scald or even a Sludge Wave, but I went straight for the Sludge Wave just to get some nice stab on that. And you know what? Oh my gosh, this Amoonguss is gonna be a huge problem for me. I don't have really anything that can deal with this thing, and I just don't want to deal with the Spore. I don't want anything to go to sleep right now, so I just go for Protect just to see what it's doing. And He goes to the Giga Drain. I guess maybe he predicted me to switch out. But I just go down for the Scald. I was like, please give me the burn. Please, 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 please. Yes! I get the burn. That's just awesome. I was quite happy with that. So he goes to Sludge Bomb now, I guess just to kind of find out how much of damage that's going to do. Excuse me. And now he's getting back more and more recovery, so I was very annoyed at this point in time, but at least that burn damage is helping. But you know, he could always switch back and get back like all of that HP with the regenerator. So I go straight back into my Avalugg now, just to hopefully, you know, I'd get the avalanche off, just to see if he would attack. But now I guess he decides to go for a spawn, put my mountain to sleep. That's just frustrating right now. So you know what, that's fine with me. I'm gonna use my Avalugg now as sleep fodder, you know, because Sleep Clause has been activated, and he decides to switch out. I guess he was obviously fearing the avalanche, and he goes straight into drop the base again. And I was just staying in trying to get the avalanche off, just burning some of those sleep turns because I wanted Avalugg to wake up, you know. It's not cool having him sleeping. And I figured, you know, let me just stay in. Let me just go back into get my sturdy, because the leftovers recovery did bring me back to full HP, which means my sturdy is back intact. And I was pleased. I was like praying, please Avalugg, please, you've been sleeping for so damn long. Just wake up now, wake up now. But I decided to actually switch out because I wasn't too confident in him waking up, and I decided to go straight to my Dragalga because Dragalga is going to be able to take that flamethrower pretty well, which is awesome. That's just fantastic. So he's going to have to switch out because he can't do anything to me, and I can go straight for a beautiful sludge wave. That's what I go for, and I was like hoping, please give him the crit, but no. This Amogus I just knew was going to be such a problem to deal with, and now he's just sitting pretty. At least that burn damage is helping me somewhat. And now, yeah, I just decided to stay in and go for another sludge wave. I knew you couldn't put me to sleep because that my Avalugg is taking a snooze right now. That's cool. I guess he goes to the Giga Drain, and now it's kind of like a bit of a stallish game because I can't do much to him, he can't do much to me. We just both like, you know, whatevs, man. Let's just throw non-effective attacks at one another. So. And now, yeah, so now he withdraws. I guess like he was just pissed off now. He's like, you know, I can't do much to this Dragalga, and he goes straight into the upgraded Ant. And you know what, I went for the sludge wave again. That was a good switch in on his part because they won't affect him whatsoever. And he goes straight for the horn claws. That was a pretty good play on his part because he basically, I guess he thought maybe I'd switch out trying to get a free setup move on me. But I go for the skull, and I was pretty surprised at how much damage that did. I was quite happy. It looks like it's gonna be a 2-hit KO. And now he realizes, I guess, that he can't take another skull, and he decides to attack me with an Exorcist. And I do resist that, and it hardly does anything. I was quite surprised at how well my Dragalga took that. So another skull is going to take him out, which is awesome. Durant is out of the picture because Durant is quite powerful. He is quite underrated. So now in comes drop the base again. I decided actually to stay in, and he goes straight for the boom burst. It's like, yo, that is power. Dragalga could not take that whatsoever. That is just power. So I go straight into Whimsicott, and I guess now he just he obviously predicted a stun spell, which is why he switched out, which is why he goes to Amogus, because his Amogus is status already. But I knew that he was probably going to switch out into this thing, and I decided to just get up my light screen, which is cool, you know. Whimsicott has a decent defense stat, but his special defense stat is hopeless. So now I'm going to switch out now because I do not want to take a sludge bomb. You know, that's not cool for Whimsicott. And I just go straight into my Gerda, and Gerda does take this well, barring the fact that it's a crit, so that sucks. That just hurts me so badly deep inside my soul. So that's not cool. So I decided to go straight for a knockoff now. Knock the damn sludge, I mean the black sludge off, because that thing is just adding more problems for me. He goes to the Giga Drain. I guess he thought maybe he'd do a bit more, but he is getting a bit of HP back, kind of countering the burn damage there, but it's not enough. I'm able to go for a Drain Punch, which is almost able to take it out. I was a bit disappointed there, but it's okay, it's okay. He goes to the Sludge Bomb. As long as it's not a crit, it's not going to take me out, which is fine. I'm quite happy with that. And now I decide to, yeah, so that, I mean, yeah, the burn damage takes him out. I didn't take him out, the burn damage took him out, so that's cool. So now he brings back in his Flappy Bird, and I was fearing like an Acrobatics because this thing can't learn the Brave Bird. So I knew that the Acrobatics was coming in, but he knew that I was going to switch out, fearing an Acrobatics, which is why he managed to get up a roost. So he's back at full HP now, but an Avalanche from Avalugg, as we saw earlier, was almost able to take him out. It won't be able to take him out at full HP, but now look at this thing. It's gone for a Swords Dance. Is he going to sweep me? Is he going to sweep me with this damn Fletchling? That would be so embarrassing. That would be absolutely embarrassing. But we know how bulky Avalugg is. So he goes straight for the Acrobatic. Look, whoa! almost takes me. I was a bit disappointed there. I thought, like, you know, I don't know how his Flappy Bird has been EV trained, but anyways, that's fine. I'm almost back at full HP now, and he's just staying in, going for the Acrobatics, just trying to get some damage. I guess just sacking off his Fletchling, and I just go for the Avalanche, taking the thing out. I get a crit, which obviously didn't matter. That was very, very important in this game. So my Avalugg is looking pretty healthy right now, you know. I don't have to worry now about that Umungus also putting it to sleep again, because that's cool. That's been taken care of. And now he brings in his oh shit, my computer's gonna sleep. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yeah, he goes back into his X Cloud and goes to the flamethrower, which does take me out, so that's fine. And he goes straight to my Whimsy card. You get the paralysis off, which is awesome. That's definitely gonna cripple the thing. And now I decide to, yeah, he's paralyzed and he can't move, which is awesome. You know, a little bit of hacks there, a little bit of hacks, pretty cool. I'll take that. And I go straight for the Memento. I was thinking, you know, maybe I should go for the light screen. Maybe that might benefit me off. But I said, you know what, let me go for the Memento. Let's do something cool. Let me just sacrifice the card. And now he gets paralyzed again. But anyway, I'm off the field anyway. So now I bring in my Bob, and this is awesome. I love it. You know, when this thing is paralyzed, I can go straight for a Drain Punch. And that is going to take this thing out. Fantastic. Awesome. And now I'm going to get back so much of HP. So much of HP. That's cool. So now he brings in his Alumelamula. And if you didn't know, Alumelamula is a palindrome. So yeah, it's a word that can be said in reverse and still the same. I mean, even look at the Pokemon. It can be like flipped upside down and still the same thing, you know. It's cool, you know. You know, other examples of palindrome would be Taco Cat, Race Car, even Boob. Boob is a palindrome. That's a revelation right now. It's euphoria right now. Boob is a palindrome. That's pretty cool. So he gets a lot of hacks here. He gets like a crit, then he gets a flinch. But either way, I was fairly comfortable at this point in time that I could get this game. I was pretty surprised at how less damage that damn Thunder Punch did. I was pretty shocked. You know, this Alumelamula is pretty bulky in defense. So I am able to almost take it out. Drain Punch. I thought, like, you know, I might be able to take it out, but that's not the case. He is able to knock out my Bob, which is sad. But either way, I'm quite comfortable now. I'm able to bring in my Omastar and go for the safe Hidden Power Grass, and that is gonna take out the Alumelamula. So that was an awesome game, Ravenclaw. I look forward to having a rematch with you. And guys, be sure to check him out. He's a great battler, like I said. And I will catch you all in the next video, guys. Have an awesome one. Cheers.